the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. In the AL Central, the Detroit Tigers got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-5. In other news from Detroit, relief pitcher Brent Suter has been waived by the organization. The Yankees totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Guardians 6-4. The A's took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-2. The Minnesota Twins
John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. The Tigers have the middle of the order set to hit here in extra innings as they trail by 1.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. The relay applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Jung-Hoon Lee up now for the Tigers. And that one fouled off. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess.
Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals collect their first. Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Riley Green will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the 9th. Down just a run. And here it comes. On the ground out to short. Abrams tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Next. Pitch has popped up. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Smoked into left field. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now, up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. First and second, 2 outs. Miguel Sano, the next to hit. Trying to deliver is the hero.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
the show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside.
John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Riley Green will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the ninth. Down just a run. Fires over to Guerrero. And they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that one hit to first. And that's just foul. The tying run at the plate. And a ground ball to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Riley Green will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the ninth. Down just a run. 0-1 now. On the ground to short. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins take the finale. Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Joey Gallo will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the ninth. Down just a run. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Well, that's a good hold by the third base coach. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. Less than 2 outs. You still got another couple of opportunities to get that tying run in.
To the batter now, Castro. Lux. Over to Bush. Here's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. That one ripped. That's back there. That one is gone. The Rockets one to right, his 12th of the season. It's 7-6.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep the
And welcome back on to extra innings. And here is Devers. And he deals. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
That's ripped. And this one could be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 8-7. And that's a double.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Well struck right field, and that one is out of here. Jorge Polanco goes deep, his 11th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-7. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you
and this one ends the final 10-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-1. The Guardians launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-4. Chas McCormick had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Astros bested the Twins 14-2. The Royals halted their 6-game losing streak as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 9-2. The Cubs got 11 hits overall as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-1. The Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 8-4. Mike Trout had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Angels to a victory over the Nationals 8-7. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Boston Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers smacked 15 team hits as they pulverized the Braves 10-4. The New York Mets knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-1. The Yankees earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-1. The Philadelphia Phillies finished off a 3-game sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 2-1. The Padres totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
I get hot like a skillet, thinking about money in the building. On the phone with the lender and I'm living. If the bank had a cap, I would bill it. Like really, trying to get millions. Get a bigger high view so vivid. A couple cars, it could raw chrome wheel it. You think materials make me sound silly? Like really, you so
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. The Tigers up to bat here in the bottom of the inning with a chance to walk it off. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! Ball game. They walk it off.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Good evening to those joining us for this. Live look in on the show. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. The Tigers up to bat here in the bottom of the inning with a chance to walk it off. Gone! Ball game! He circles the bases and they walk it off.
Crossroads and start feeling mixed signals like Morse code. My soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes. In the tradition of these legendary sports pros, as far as I can see, I made it to the threshold. Lord knows I waited for this a lifetime, and I'm an icon when I let my light shine. Shine bright as an example of a champion, taking the advantage, never copping out or canceling. Burn like a chariot, learn how to carry it. Maverick, always above and beyond average. Fuel to the flame that I train with and travel with. Something in my eyes say I'm so close to having the prize. I realize I'm supposed to reach for the skies. Never let somebody try to tell you otherwise. There's something in your heart, and it's in your eyes. It's the fire inside of you. Let it burn. You don't say good luck, you say don't give up. It's the fire inside of you. Let it burn. One love, one game, one desire, one flame, one bonfire. Let it burn higher. I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath. I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hush. It's so quiet, the only thing I hear is my heart. I'm inspired by the challenge that I find myself standing eye to eye with. To move like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history that you was meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate losing, I refuse to make the same mistakes.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. The Tigers have the middle of the order set to hit here in extra innings as they trail by 1. Squeezes it. Runner tags up for third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Castro, 1 for 3. And a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 3-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And now Jackson Holliday. Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He'll circle the bases, and the Tigers walk it off in extra innings.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat.
Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Jung-Hoo Lee will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the 9th. Down just a run. They get him, but it was pretty close. So it's their last chance in this one. Maurice, pinch hitter coming on. Castro. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. In comes the run from third. And they've tied it in the top of the 9th.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
Here's Riley Green. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Sheets puts it away, and that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We're tied now with 3 apiece. So remaining in the Sean Reed Foley into the game. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Now it's the right fielder, Max Clark. 1 for 3. And a base hit. Around third. 1 runs in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Luis Ariz stands in. He's 0 for 1. Puts a bunt down. Fires to first on the run. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. 1 for 2. Lifted in the air right center field. Robert moves under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Back here at Comiskey Park. Leading off, Yoan Moncada. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, number 4. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Movement in the bullpen, Ronaldo Lopez getting ready to go. Lynn getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. And a count 1 and 2. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Zavala in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner at second here. 1 gone. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Tim Anderson. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Vaughn on at second with 2 down. Swings through that.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal away.
Squad.
I am living in speedy. Nobody like a Lagos machine. The truth is just a piece of. The champions, the champions. I don't have time.
Hey, one more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy, here like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too drunky for me.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Well, this is it, the final day of the season for teams to make trades. There could be a flurry of action as the day goes on, but before we get there, here's a recap of what went down yesterday. In the AL Central, the Detroit Tigers picked up 14 hits in total as they manhandled the Marlins 11-4. The Mariners starting pitcher, number 33, got his 7th win out of the bullpen, helping lead the Mariners to a win over the Twins, 1-0. John Gray got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, leading Texas to a win over the White Sox 3-2. The Brewers stopped their 6-game losing streak as they took down the visiting Guardians 4-2. The Kansas City Royals combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 2-0. They now have 5 straight wins. The Tampa Bay Rays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-0. The Bo Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-4. The Orioles hit 3 long balls as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The Braves went deep 4 times as they got the best of the visiting Mets 11-2. JT Realmuto grabbed 3 doubles overall as the Phillies pushed past the Reds 15-8. The Nats combined for a 4-hitter as they got the home victory against the Astros 2-0. The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 11 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-2. The Diamondbacks picked up, 19 hits in this one as they embarrassed the Dodgers 13-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim sent 3 balls into the seats as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-6. The San Diego Padres snapped their 5-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Giants 1-0. And that's the show. The trade deadline is only hours away, so don't forget to check in tomorrow for a full recap of the day's events.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
The trade deadline.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Tigers starting pitcher, number 4, earned his first victory of the season as the Tigers claimed the win over the Marlins 3-1. The Minnesota Twins allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they were winners over the Mariners 3-1.
Inside the Show.
So baby, you're the greatest of all time, the greatest. She's so persuasive.
John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Jorge Polanco will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the 9th. Down just a run. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Mountcastle with a relay throw. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up.
John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. The Tigers up to bat here in the bottom of the inning with a chance to walk it off. Popped up. Mateo has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. The switch hitter batting right. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He'll touch them all. And they walk it off for the win.
Get hot like a skillet.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AM.
When you say you rap for me, rap for me. When you say you
Good evening to those joining us for this live look in on the show. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Rafael Devers will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the ninth. Down just a run. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Out towards right center field. Story settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And it's off the wall. Fires the second too late, and he's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next to hit, Jackson Holiday. That's ripped into the outfield. Duran makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second.
As good as he's seeing the ball. All out of the pitcher's hand. You cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Number 17.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Run comes in from second, all tied up 10 apiece. And he's there with a double.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Now, Harry Ford. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. So one run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 10-10 tie. Staying in the game on defense. Now the left. Welcome back. Here's Kike Hernandez. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hit hard, that gets through. Runner around third. Here's the throw. The tag out. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
You really can't argue too much with them sending him. trying to win this ball game in extra innings, get back into the clubhouse, get something to eat, get some rest. A great defense.
Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. This place is absolutely loving it. And the Tigers walk it off in extra innings.
The Guardians grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 8-4. The Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-4. The Diamondbacks got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-4. The Toronto Blue Jays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-4. The Yankees went deep 4 times as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 10-3. Chas McCormick sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, leading the Astros to victory.
Inside the Show